Hi, everybody. It's Karen with Karmic One Tarot, here to do full moon readings. Happy full moon blessings. Who's here? We had some people waiting. Thanks so much for joining me here. We're just going to shuffle for a minute, let some people join us, and then we're going to cut the cards. We're going to do these by elements, just like we normally do. And then if we have time after, we'll do some live question and answers, okay? Yes or no's, yes or no questions. All right, so let's cut the cards. We'll see who we're doing first. I have the strength card. So Leo, let's start with fire signs here. Okay, I'm all set up to do our financial readings and get those out to you. Hopefully in the next day or so you'll have those out. Fire signs. Let's pull an oracle card first for the fire signs of this world. What's happening for the fire signs for the full moon here? Fire signs. What's the one card, the oracle card they need to see? This is the Sacred Traveler oracle card. Sacred Traveler oracle cards. Denise Lynn is one of my favorites. Hey, Laura, how are you? Thanks so much for joining me. What are the fire signs? The one card my fire signs need to see tonight. From the Sacred Traveler deck. It's the one card. Is that it? Staying focused. Hold the course. So, fire signs, keep your eye on the prize. All right, eye on the prize, my fire signs. Stay focused. Staying focused. Hold the course. So, just like mariners, look, that's what he's doing here. He's surveying the landscape to see where he's going next. So plot your course and stay on it. Don't let anything deviate you. This full moon that we have tonight, this Aquarius full moon, is all about bringing your hopes and dreams into fruition. So what's happening for the fire signs of this world for this full moon? Now, don't forget, we have a new moon where you set your intentions on August 30th. That'll be in Virgo. So full moon, a new moon to full moon, that's the cycle. So set your intentions and reap whatever you can, or check out what is coming to you in fruition at the full moon. So fire signs, the 10 of Wands, perfect. You guys are laying down the battle, laying down the burden, okay? Stay the course, hold the course, stay focused. What's happening for our fire signs here? Fire signs. Two of Swords. So some sort of decision that needs to be made. It might be a difficult decision, my fire signs. One that you don't necessarily see everything clearly yet. Stay focused. Use your telescope, though. Really focus in. That's the Queen of Wands right there. There you are. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Queen of Wands. Very laser focused. Staying focused. Hold the course. Two more cards here for our fire signs. Two cards, please, for our fire signs. Oh, we've got the Empress. So focused on creating what it is that you want, right? Stay the course, hold the course, make sure that you are focused on what you want. I just did a reading for someone, and it's about focusing on what you do want, not what you don't want. Whatever it is you focus on is going to expand. So focus on the good things that you want. One more card here, please, for my fire signs. One more card for the fire signs. One card. That one. Okay. The High Priestess. All right. So you might want to be a little bit mysterious in whatever it is you are putting together, whatever it is your focus is. And your focus is definitely future-based. Okay. The Three of Wands is all about watching your ships come in, watching your visions manifest, whatever it is you are focused on, watching it come in. All right. It's right there in the harbor for you, too. It's not even far away. It's just a matter of you planting that last one to have the stability of the Four of Wands. So rest assured that whatever you are struggling with, whatever decision you are struggling with, you are going to get past that in short order, okay? Because you're focused on creating your future. But you might want to keep it to yourself for a little bit, my fire signs. The High Priestess is about mystery. She's about keeping secrets. She's also the keeper of the scroll. So if it is something that you may need to go back to school for, another certificate, something like that, as far as the High Priestess is concerned, go do that. You don't necessarily need to tell everybody about that. Here's your Four of Wands, stability coming in. That's exactly what you're creating here. Now, the Empress could be a mother figure that you're focused on. So perhaps, you're working with a mother figure on creating this stability. Maybe you're creating it for them or with them or for your family. What's happening here with the Empress? Thank you. It's not been an easy road, okay? It's been difficult. The Five of Swords is some sort of a battle that you have, maybe walked away from because you're bruised and battered, but, you feel like you've been victorious. But how much did it cost you to be victorious is the question. And then here's your High Priestess. So again, keep your thoughts to yourself on this situation, all right? Keep your thoughts to yourself, my fire sign. The High Priestess, this is also a knowing, an intuitive knowing, and we had the Hermit underneath here. So, your intuition is going to be very strong, especially around the time of the full moon. So I wouldn't be surprised if you are getting messages. You may not hear them, you may not heed them, but you are getting the messages. You just have to listen for them. All right, follow your intuition here. That's a very strong message here. Follow your intuition whichever way you need to go. If it's something that you're creating, keep it to yourself a little bit. Get whatever extra schooling you might need. But your stability is coming in. It's absolutely coming in, and you're the one that's going to create it. You might have to sacrifice a little bit to get there. All right? So who's here? Let's see. Moon Paradise, Cabin Girl, Sexy Zoe, Tawanda Homestead, Nina, Coco, Brian, thanks so much for joining me here, guys. I do appreciate it. What's happening with the Queen of Wands? What are my fire signs doing in their own reading? Now, the Queen of Wands is intensely focused. She's a nurturer. She's a giver. She's also very action-oriented, okay? She's not going to let obstacles get in the way. She's just not. I was surprised to see this Two of Swords here because it's, she doesn't let that get in the way. She's got she hones right in on what it is that she wants to do. And she wants to make these changes. So the Queen wants to make the Knight of Wands changes here. Again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So you are the one that is making the changes. You're focused on what it is you want to change, but you haven't necessarily told anybody about it yet. You might be fighting a silent battle that you haven't told anybody about. Maybe it involves your mother and your stability. Whatever it is you're creating, it's been a long road. It's the Queen of Wands here, please, for my fire signs. The Three of Wands, yeah, exactly. You're focused on the future. So pay attention to your intuition, especially this week. We've got a lot of things going on. The Jupiter, I think Jupiter went retrograde, which is really a good thing. Actually, it's in Sagittarius right now. And it went retrograde further back into Sagittarius, I believe. And again, I'm not an astrologer, so please take this with a grain of salt. Look it up. All right, what is the decision, the difficult decision my fire signs need to make here at this full moon? What is it they may not see with this situation? What is it that might be painful? You might be feeling a little bit restricted, a little bit cornered. Because this is most likely a family situation, my fire signs. They've got the Knight of Cups, which is the proverbial knight in shining armor. So there may be a love offer or an emotional offer, if nothing else. This is a heart-wrenching situation. That's what's so difficult about it. This is a heart-wrenching situation that involves either abundance or a family unit. And when I have the Empress here, I'm going to say it involves a family unit. Family unit and stability. There's some sort of situation that's calmed down. It's settled more or less, but it's been exhausting, and there's a recovery period that needs to be heeded here. All right, so stay focused. Hold the course, whichever way you're going. You know, if you take a break, if you take a step back, doesn't mean that you're off course. It just means you need to regroup. And that's what I think this 10 of Wands is here. You need to regroup. You need to, put everything down and say, okay, what is it that I need to pick up? Is there anything else I need to do with this to settle it once and for all? And that's exactly what you're focused on. You want to finish that. That's our Queen of Wands from here in the center. You want to make these changes for your future, my fire sign friends. All right, put the burden down, finish it up, do whatever it takes to end that, and then concentrate on this family situation. That's real. This is going to be, I don't want to say it's heartbreaking, but it's really it's difficult. It's not a good situation. You feel restricted, and I think even if you make the changes, they may not be seen in a positive light. You may the fact that you're keeping things hidden might not be seen in a positive light. All right. So just keep that in mind. What's happening with the High Priestess here for my fire signs? Fire signs, High Priestess. What secrets are you keeping? What plans are you keeping separate, hidden? The Nine of Cups, whatever your wishes are, I love it. Your wishes are coming in. So be careful what you wish for here, all right? Stay focused on what it is you want to expand. What is the High Priestess doing here for my fire signs? Thank you. The Tower, unexpected good news. Unexpected good news. I think I'm going to leave it there, my fire signs. That's a beautiful ending there. Unexpected good news, what you wish for, what you may be secretly planning, what you may be secretly doing or quietly doing, maybe not telling everybody what you're doing. It might get out, and that might be what the unexpected is. People are talking about it. It feels like you might be cornered here. And you're going to have to make some sort of decision. And I think, the focus is on ending whatever it is. Ending whatever it is that you've been carrying. Ending whatever it is that's been heavy for you, my fire signs. All right. So don't forget, full moons bring conclusions. New moons are where you set your intentions. You guys all know that. I'm preaching to the choir here. So good to see so many of my regular attendees here at these lives here tonight. Thank you so much to Wanda, Neuro, JC, Sunny Bunny, Katrina, Cappy and Happy. Hello, Patricia. Thanks so much for joining me. I do appreciate you tuning into these. I want to do them every new moon and every full moon, but I am going to be traveling on the 30th, the new moon. So I won't speak to you again live for a moon until September 14th. So put that in your calendar. September 14th is the full moon, and we'll be doing this kind of a broadcast then as well. So let's cut the cards, see what we're doing next. Pentacles. So we've got earth signs up, okay? Earth signs are up next. Fire signs are off the table. All right, earth signs. So let's pull an oracle card for the earth signs of this world. What do the earth signs need to see for this full moon in Aquarius? Aquarius, hopes, dreams, faith that things are going to work out. That's what this full moon is about. Watching things, the intentions that you planted at the July, what was it? July 30th, July 31st. New moon. What your plans are. What did you plant then? What did you set up then? It's coming now. You're going to start to see it creep in. It's happening for the earth signs of this world. What's the one card the earth signs need to see? This is, again, the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck. Miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. Look at that. It's Aladdin in his lamp. I love it. Miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. Well, my earth signs, I am ready. I'm a Capricorn. I'm ready. Okay, let me leave this over here so you can see it. I just reset the table today, so it's a little bit just getting used to it. All right, earth signs. What are we doing for the earth signs of this world for the full moon? So I'd say these readings are probably for the next 2 weeks, right? Full moon to new moon to full moon. It's happening for the earth signs of this world for the full moon in Aquarius. What can they expect in the next 2 weeks? Earth signs. Earth signs in the next 2 weeks, we need 5 cards. Tower, uh-oh. Well, I can tell you what the tower was in my life today. What's the tower? What's coming out for my earth signs? I didn't want to fall. What's happening for the earth signs with this full moon, please? Aquarius, the star card, I love it. So, the star card is more than just the wish card. It's, healing and balance and blending of the emotions, much like the temperance card. But this is really, spreading the healing around, parching this dry earth with the forgiveness, with the emotion. Unexpected wishes may be coming in, my earth signs. Woohoo! The tower, it feels like it is a disaster, but look at this. Look at you celebrating, okay? So this is a wish, an unexpected wish coming in. Good for you. 3 of Cups, celebration, girlfriends, party, group of people that you really enjoy their company. Maybe you get an unexpected invitation these next 2 weeks that leads to something that you've been wishing for, something that you really felt was due you. The Knight of Wands, changes riding in, things changing fairly quickly too. The Knight of Wands is very excitable. He's very gung-ho. He likes to get things started. He's not good on the follow-through though, so that might be where you come in. All right, see, that's exactly what I was saying. He's not good on the follow-through, so he's, he might be slipping away. So keep that in mind. What's the bottom of the deck here? Oh, 4 of Swords for our earth signs. So recovery mode, guys. You might have been in a situation these last 2 weeks or month or however long that, you need to recover from. I don't know about you guys, but I've been in hibernation for about 2 months now, just trying to lay low with this energy that's out there and kind of plan where I'm going, what I'm doing, where my life is headed. So that's what I think you guys are doing too. Not a bad thing to be introspective and figure out what you want out of life. What's happening here with the, what are the changes that are coming in with the Knight of Wands here, please? The changes coming in with the Knight of Wands. The Nine of Cups, whatever you wish for. Oh my goodness. Earth signs, look at this, all right? So listen, miracles, expect the wondrous to emerge. That's the Oracle card that we have. We've got wish card, coming out of something very unexpected. So you guys are going to have to write and tell me what it is. Now, that might mean that you are now back among the living, and I say that with, with levity because, we all know that we can hibernate. I can sit on the couch for a long time. Not necessarily a good thing. So we've made an executive decision not to do that anymore. The King of Swords has analyzed it and made a decision on which way he wants to go, which way he thinks it should go. He's all head over heart. And where the Star card is all emotions, okay? The Star card is all about the feeling of it and how it makes you feel and how it's going to manifest, how these miracles, expect the wondrous to emerge. All right. King of Swords is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, so you might have someone in that area. Now, there might be some sort of betrayal there with them, but it is something that you wished for. Now, that's the changes that you wished for. You might put your foot down and just say, no, I'm sorry, I'm going to end this. I'm not going to let you do this to me anymore. All right? And then they may slink away. Now, I don't know who they is. It might be this group of people that you have an issue with. But overall, this is going to be good. This is going to work out well. Now, we got to see how this happens. The Ten of Swords, betrayal, an ending. Maybe one you didn't see coming. Maybe that's the unexpected about it. And again, the Moon card. So that's the Moon, also a card of Pisces. Now we have a September full moon, the 14th, which is in Pisces. So if we're going to call this moon card a time frame, then I would say it's between now and then. I need a sip. Hold on. The moon also obscures things too. So, you know, you might see these changes come in and think that they are what you wished for. And then once you see them happening, you might say, you know what, I've thought about this a little bit more and I don't think I want to do that. But, you know, it's going to be maybe a 30-day period that you do that. It's the Seven of Swords about who's slipping away, picking up the swords and going home. This card reminds me of like one of my children when they were spoiled. You know what I mean? I'm taking my toys and going home. Might be a situation like that, but it's also a little bit of deception, perhaps. Maybe it's just distance between you and the situation, you and whatever is going on. The Eight of Swords, feeling restricted. So we're moving from the 7 to the 8. So, you know, you are still in recovery mode here, and perhaps that distance that you put between you and the situation has kept you a little bit on the sidelines. It's not got you, it doesn't have you in the thick of things with these friends, with this group. All right, so this news, you may be seeing these changes come in secondhand. It might be what you thought you wanted, but it's not up to you necessarily. It might be up to an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini to finish things. All right. Seven of Swords, the Seven of Swords. 32 people in the room and 6 likes. If you guys could help me out there, I'd really appreciate it. Give me a like if you appreciate this. The Temperance card, balance, much like the Star card of healing, emotional healing. This is more of a blending, though. This is, you know, this is balance and this is a blending. So you're bringing together opposing sides and finding a peaceful coexistence. Now, you know, this almost looks like, should I stay or should I go? I don't think I can go, but I want to pick up and do it in the middle of the night. So you're gonna have to find your peace with whatever it is. I don't think you're able to get out. And the reason you're not able to get out is because your mind, you know, your thoughts are keeping you stuck. My earth signs. I don't know what we're talking about. The Temperance card, balance, finding your peace with it. I think if you're planning to leave something or put some distance between you, feeling a little restricted now, you are going to find your peace with that. And you're most likely going to make the decision to finish it, to end it by the time of the full moon next month, September 14 in Pisces. Now, it could be that, you know, something is ended for you, or maybe you give up on these changes that you wished for. You make an executive decision and say, I'm sorry, I can't do that anymore. So tell me, why is the Three of Cups here? What are we celebrating? Who are we working with? Who are our girlfriends? Who are our friends that we are celebrating this unexpected wish coming in? Miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. I kind of like this deck. What's happening with the Three of Cups here, please, for my earth signs? Full moon in Aquarius. We've got the moon and the card of Aquarius here. So this is definitely something that's meant, you know, you may be traveling with a group of friends that unexpectedly. I think more, you know, I think you are going to be ending something. You're going to make the decision to end something here. It's what you wish for. Ending it is what you wish for. All right. So there's an unexpected wish coming in, and that might mean walking away from something. It might mean leaving something behind, leaving this group of friends. Maybe you're leaving a third-party situation. That's the only indication I have here, so we're going to leave that on the table there. But, you know, I really think that you are going to be celebrating the fact that you are able to move forward, to bring this to a successful conclusion and start over, start fresh. The Tower card comes in and tears everything down, and you are again in recovery mode, my earth signs. A little bit of hibernation is not a bad thing. Collect your thoughts, collect your wisdom, do some internal healing, some introspection, and start fresh. What is coming in with the Star card? What is the wish that's coming in for our earth signs? Struggle. Creative difference, negotiation. So you could be, involved in a negotiation with these people, and it might not have gone well. And maybe somebody walks away and then they start fresh again. You're going to find your peace with it. You're going to find your balance in it. Miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. Miracles. Ooh, what do we got here? King of Pentacles. Yeah, there you are, right there. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. King of Pentacles. In the throne of abundance. In your stable and practical and, grounded self. You are reflecting on how you need to take care of this, which direction you need to go. And I really think you need to end whatever it is. But whether or not you do it as a result of something unexpected, or perhaps you do it unexpectedly, people don't realize what you're doing. What's happening with the Tower card here for my Earth signs? Tower card for the Earth signs. And the Tower jumps out. So Earth signs, I would say to you, you may have something coming in that is unexpected, and it's going to be something totally out of the blue, because the Tower is the Tower, and it's clarified by the Tower. So what is happening here with the Tower? The double Tower, Earth signs. Miracles, expect the wondrous to emerge. So maybe somebody walked away and they're returning. There's a new beginning here. You're going to find your peace, your emotional peace with it. It's happening with the Tower for the Earth signs. There we go. Conversations about, which way you want to do this. How do you want to do this? Which way can we balance this out? Where can we find our peace? I think you want to take a leap of faith here. You should take a leap of faith. Miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge, all right? If it means you need to hang out a little bit more in hibernation and really collect your thoughts, do some healing on your own here, you're going to get your wish. I've got both wish cards out here, along with peace and temperance and judgment, new beginning. So Earth signs, it looks like it's going to be a fabulous 2 weeks for you, all right? Expect the unexpected, and expect it in a good way, all right? What you focus on, expand. We just did that with the fire signs, all right? Whatever you think about is what's going to come to you. Expect the wondrous to emerge. Miracles can happen. All right, who are we going to do next? So guys, we're going to do yes or no questions. I see some really long questions here. Yes or no questions if we have time before 8 o'clock, okay? So let's see, 41 people in the room. Fabulous. Thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate you tuning in. If everybody could leave me a like, I'd really appreciate it. It helps get the views up so that more people know that we're doing this from time to time. I also have something new that I'm doing. It's called Going Rogue, and I still have to do a thumbnail for it, but it's the Unexpected Live. So make sure you click that notification bell so you get notified when I do go live, okay? So who do we have here? Let's see. Blue Nile, Tracy O, Planetary Magic, Adele. Thanks so much for joining us. Shay, Homestead to Plate, Artsy Girl, Happy. Great. Love it. Let's see. We're going to cut the cards. We've got the Empress. Cut the cards. We've got Pentacles. We just did Earth signs. Cut the cards. Cups. Let's do water signs. So, water signs coming up here. Let's pull an oracle card for the water signs. See what's happening. How's everybody's energy out there? Is it high or is it a little bit low? I was really in a very melancholy mood today. Lots of reflection, lots of, thoughts seeping in. Is it Melina? Thank you so much, Melina Williams. I really appreciate that. Roller coaster. Yeah, you know what? This morning I was crying in the shower, and then, I was reminiscing about an old girlfriend, and, it was hard. It was different. All right, so what do we have? Water signs. What's going on? Water signs. What's happening for the water signs? All of that, for me, it was tears today. All of that is cathartic, though. Just one card. One card for the water signs. What do the water signs need to see for this full moon in Aquarius? It's 22 degrees, so it's getting fairly intense too. What's happening here for the water signs? Hopes and dreams and wishes and whatever we have great faith in, it's all coming. There it is. Thank you. Water signs, answering the call. The time is now. So water signs, whatever you feel called to do is what you should do. Answering the call. The time is now. So don't let anybody tell you to wait. Don't let anybody tell you, oh, don't let anybody poo-poo your vision, okay? What's happening here for the water signs of this world? Water signs, please. Water signs. Blue Nile, water in the house. I like it. I love it. I love this so much. Thanks so much for joining me here. I really do appreciate it. What's happening for the water signs of this world? Water signs. Well, the King of Wands is your, oh, nope, I'm sorry. The Queen of Swords is your first card out. Then the King of Wands. So some sort of perhaps snap decision where you take control of the situation. I've got Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and Aries, Leo, Sagittarius on the table. This might be a situation where you need to seek some guidance. The Queen of Swords is, she's very analytical. I can't imagine the King of Wands seeking guidance from the Queen of Swords, though. So, this is a situation where you might have to step up. You might have to assume control. You might have to, say to yourself, this is something I need to take care of. This is something I need to take care of. Something that requires swift and decisive action. Not that the King of Wands doesn't do that, but the Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords rather, gets right in there and she just handles it. She's going to handle it. Answer the call. The time is now. This is a card of swift action too. She doesn't put up with fools. She's not going to do stupid. She won't do drama. Cut it right out. Shut it off. What's happening for the water signs? Water signs, please. What's happening for my water signs with this full moon? Challenges. That might be the challenge to end it, to cut it out, to really find your way there. Three of Pentacles, building, honing your craft. Maybe the challenge is working with others, building it with others. Answering the call. The time is now. Water signs. What are my water signs doing? We need one more card, please. One more card. Just one. Just one. Hi, Adriana, Maggie. Thanks so much for joining me. What's happening? One more card. Thank you. Oh, just one. Come on. Water signs. What's happening? One more card for the water signs. They're going to be answering the call. And there it is. Thank you. A high priestess. Well, mystery. Bottom of the deck for my water signs is the Five of Swords. So a battle fought and won, but at what cost? The challenges. It feels like you're still fighting whatever this is. You're still fending it off. You're still, this is active. The time is now. This is not something that's in the past. This is right now. So what's the current challenge on your plate, my water signs? Could it be that it's something to do with something you are working on, working with people, building, formulating, planning? Is there a challenge involved in that? What did you have to give up to get this far? The Seven of Cups. This whole Aquarius full moon right now is all about your hopes and dreams, and the Seven of Cups is the epitome of that. So you're building whatever it is your hopes and dreams are. You still have options. You've got to answer the call. The time is now to make your choice as far as which direction you want to go. To me, this one right now stands out. They all look pretty good. Maybe not the serpent, but there are some unknowns, and maybe the unknown is what you need to do. The High Priestess is all about mystery and secrets. So maybe you haven't heard it yet. Maybe you don't know it yet. Maybe the call has not come to you, and your intuition is going to help you find it. You might have been fighting a battle in a different direction here, and now your intuition is going to give you a different call, something that you haven't seen before, something that you might be challenged, or maybe you've heard about it, talked about it, thought about it, and still have not made movement on it because it's unknown. You're not really sure if it's something you should or could or want to do, but you're not going to know until you answer the call. The time is now. It's the Three of Pentacles here for, please, for our water signs. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining me. Which one? That one? Okay. The Chariot card. So you might be planning a literal move. You might be planning a some travel. You might just be gaining control of the situation. You know, you could be on top. You've won the battle, but you're still fighting off maybe the naysayers, the ones that are causing the drama here. So, you know, take control. The King of Wands takes no prisoners, all right? He's the director. What's the Seven of Wands here for, please, for my water signs? What are the challenges my water signs are facing? Challenges with the water signs. Success. Success is a challenge. All right, make sure you don't let your ego get in the way, okay? The Six of Wands is victory. It's as is the Chariot. So this is going to be successful. Answering the call, the time is now. So take action on this. So, you know, it is going to be successful, but there are challenges to this success. And really the challenges are bringing all of these options into one steady stream, one line of thought that you can build on. All right. And sometimes corralling everyone and making them corral. I've used that a couple of times tonight. I'm sorry. Maybe, you know, collecting everyone in one place and putting them in one direction is the challenge. Getting them all to, it's like herding cats, right? The Chariot card is bringing opposing forces together into one controlled line of thought or travel or direction. And that might be what the hard part is. And there might be some sort of secret plan to do that. What's the Queen of Swords cutting out? What is she not putting up with? She gets hot-tempered. Okay, she gets fed up. The Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. What's happening with the Queen of Swords here for the water signs? Well, look at this. She gets fed up with her obligations and her commitments. Right? So the Devil card, Capricorn, Hierophant is Taurus. So Earth presence here on the table. You know, these cards here, this commitment here is seen as an obligation. It's seen as a restriction. It's seen as, you know, a shackle. Something's holding you back here, and you're going to free yourself from whatever that is. You're going to take action. That might be your challenge. That might be whatever is holding you back, my water signs. So that's, again, going to say, you know, answering the call. The time is now. Look at her. She's leaving through a door, too. She's escaping out into the forest. The time is now. Water signs, what are you doing? Five of Wands. The Five of Wands. Struggling. You're struggling. So not only are you, we've got the 5, 6, and the 7. So you're going to come out on top. You are going to come out on top. Again, victory. The Chariot is victory. Six of Wands, victory. So you're going to be successful in this. It's just a matter of timing, answering the call. The time is now. The time is now, my water signs. What's happening with the King of Wands? Take control of this. Put it in the direction that you want it to go. And what do we have here? Move it forward in a peaceful, smooth way. All right. You're going to take control. You're going to make it. You're going to bring it to where you want it. You're going to eliminate this conflict, and you're going to bring the peace back. Moving on to peaceful waters there with the 6 of Swords. And it's going to be exactly what you wish for. It might even be healing. Star card, Aquarius card. What's happening with the High Priestess here, please? High Priestess, please, tonight for my water signs. What is it their intuition is telling you? Your intuition is telling you that it is right now. Answering the call is right now. The Ace of Pentacles. There's your call, my water signs. This is your new path. Whatever it is that you might be keeping to yourself, keeping up your sleeve, keeping private, you know, this is an opportunity that's coming to you. Now, typically the Ace of Pentacles is other people's money. So there may be an obligation that you are going to free yourself for a new opportunity that maybe you haven't told other people about. It might involve travel. It might be an unknown option to others. The time is now. Answer the call. A High Priestess. Anything further? Thank you. Justice. I love when the cards fly out like that, right? Hold on, it dropped. Justice is yours, my water signs. That's a card of Libra. We are moving into Libra season, September 23rd. So not so far off, just about a month. All right, so this opportunity, I would say to you, not only is going to balance you out and make you whole, victorious, proud, successful, but it's also going to balance things. It's going to bring things into balance where you're not fighting things off right now. You're not being consistently and constantly challenged. All right, so let's pick this up. What do we have left? We've got air signs left. Then we'll answer some yes or no questions. Yes or no, guys, all right? Now, I know some people have written questions up above, but honestly, to go back through the chat to find your questions is going to be difficult. So when we get to that point, let's just type me a yes or no question, okay? So let's see. What do we need? An oracle card here for our air signs. This is the one oracle card they need to see. 37 people in the room. Thank you very much. I do appreciate you joining me. Who do we have? Adriana, Blue Nile, Homestead, Oscar, Planetary Magic. Nice. Maggie, thanks so much for joining us. Beanie, nice to see you. Let's go. We've got air signs on the deck. Air signs on deck. What is the one card? My air signs need to see. Crossing bridges. Air signs. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. You know, to me, guys, that's exactly what this full moon is all about. You know, cross the bridge, connect with yourself, mend whatever needs to be healed, and release it. That's what a full moon is about. All right, crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. These are the air signs. All right. Let me just shuffle these a couple of times. Guys, if you like this format, the live with question and answer after, please give it a like so it gets a little bit more views. We have more people coming in. Fire signs, I think, were first. Planetary Magic, so you're going to have to wait for the replay on this. Sorry. Make sure you guys click the notification bell because I do go rogue, as I said earlier, do some lives without notice, just maybe a few hours or maybe the night before notice. Not going to be any regularly scheduled unless it's the Saturday road ahead that I can do on a regular basis. So we've got the Page of Cups here for our air signs. Page of Cups is unexpected good news, surprise news, you know, heartfelt news, good news. Good for you, air signs. Cross the bridges. Time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. I really like this deck, that Oracle deck. That is the Sacred Traveler deck. What's happening for our air signs here, please? The Hanged Man. So, you know, you may get some news that puts you into a little bit of a suspension, gives you a little bit of a change of perspective. It might be you hearing that someone is holding themselves apart. I really think this is you, though. You're going to look at things from all different perspectives when you hear this news because the news is coming to you here in the Four of Cups. And it's not necessarily something that you can recognize until you look at it with, and actually, that was right. Until you review it until you really review it. You're going to have to really review this to see the value in it. Crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. So maybe this cup that's being offered to you is a cup of forgiveness. Forgiveness is an emotion. It's happening for my air signs. Air signs. You guys are all head over heart too. The Ace of Swords. There's your sword of truth, going to cut things out, perhaps cut things off. Maybe communication has stopped. One more card here for our air signs. Now, I'm going to go with victory with the Ace of Swords. We have the last card here is the Sun. How beautiful is that? We've got the King of Pentacles here. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo at the bottom of the deck. It could certainly be just you feeling very comfortable in your position as provider, in your position of abundance and, your stability factor. Are you going to get some news that, causes you to rethink a situation and see it clearly? Hindsight is always 20/20, so you may in fact do that. Crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. So the Ace of Swords is going to release you. It's going to cut you free. The mending here is being offered to you. You've just got to see it. And then when you release it, when you set yourself free with the Ace of Swords there, you're out in the sun, that vibrant energy, that beautiful warmth and wonderful glow. That's going to put you back in a position of authority, put you back in a position of stability and groundedness, practicality. Maybe that's what you're looking at here with the Hanged Man, the practicality of it. What's happening with the Hanged Man here, please? Victory, wonderful, good for you. And the Ace of Cups is stabbing me, so I'm going to take that out. So this might be a situation where this cup is being offered to you. And you need to really review it to see it in its, to see it genuinely, to see it truthfully, to see it with an open heart, with the Sun energy. All right, the Ace of Cups is being offered to you and you're not seeing it. Now, the Ace of Cups can be a lot of things. It can be new love. The Ace of Cups can be something that, just really makes you feel really good. It might come as a surprise to you. It's a surprise victory. It's just something that makes you very proud. The Hanged Man. Maybe a little bit of a sacrifice to get where you want to go. Maybe, right now you're dissatisfied, you're disillusioned, you're a little bit bored here with the Four of Cups. But when this comes in, I think you're going to have something to really stand up and crow about. You're gonna want to spread the word here. The Ace of Swords. What is the Ace of Swords here for, please? For my air signs, the Ace of Swords. Well, what do we have here? We've got the Fool card, taking a leap of faith. You're going to see this vision clearly. It's going to come to you. It's being offered to you, and right now you don't recognize it. So you really have to analyze it so that you can see it clearly. See it for what it is. See it for the fulfillment that may come in for you if you do decide to do this. All right, but you've got your options here, and the one that's unknown is probably the best one. That's your partnership right there. Your Two of Cups situation coming in. There's a partnership that needs to be either healed, connected, mended, or released. What are we doing? It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. So you've got options, but I really think that this partnership is very important, and you've got to go with your gut on this. You've got to go with faith. The Four of Cups here for, please, for our air signs. Well, I think you're going to be moving forward. Now, moving forward can mean a lot of things with this card. Moving forward in your situation where you're bored and unhappy, disillusioned, is perhaps moving on. I don't see it as that, though. You have that option. Certainly, it's one of your options. But if you do that, the Ace of Swords is going to set you free and give you the Sun card, give you the happiness that you need. But this is about crossing bridges, mending, healing, connecting, and releasing. So once you do take this leap of faith into your vision, I'm going to choose to see the Ace of Swords as your crystallized vision, as your perspective is changed on this opportunity. You're going to take the leap of faith and exercise your options with this partner. What is coming in? What's the news that's coming in here, please, for our air signs? What's the news with the Page of Cups? The unexpected good news that's going to bring you the Ace of Cups, happiness, cup overflowing, joy. And combined with the Sun, that's crazy energy. 10 of Pentacles. It's going to give you the security that you deserve, that you maybe lack at this point with the Four of Cups, but you deserve, you desire, you're waiting for. So this might be where your perspective needs to change, my air signs. You need to see this cup being offered to you as a road forward, as an opportunity to move forward into the peace, into the Sun. Now, the 10 of Pentacles is abundance, certainly, but it can also mean family. This is someone that you're very close to. And I would say to you, if this is family and someone that you're very close to, this could certainly be a new child. Maybe your perspective on family has changed. Thank you. Yeah, I think you're going to take this news is going to set you off in a new, exciting direction. It could be that you're starting a family and your perspective has changed on that. It could be that, you have a new opportunity coming to you that's going to be really emotionally fulfilling. It is going to have a partner in it too, but you're going to have to see it very clearly before you can affect it. You're going to have to believe in it. You're going to have to take this leap of faith and just trust that whatever option you choose is going to be the best for this partnership. You do have the blessing of the Sun here. Crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Tell me why the Sun is here for our air signs, please. That's that beautiful, warm, vibrant, high energy, and a new opportunity for you. A new opportunity after a time of rest. So yes, you have taken a step back here. Right now you're not looking at anything as a possibility maybe, but there are options out there. You just have to look at them. You've got to see them clearly with the Ace of Swords here. So rest up, gather your strength, and then get back out into the sunshine, because you've got a brand new path coming to you. And it may be with this same situation, because it is crossing bridges. Time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. So whatever has gone wrong in the past with this Two of Cups situation, perhaps this family situation, heal it. Let it go. Release it. Use this Ace of Swords to take a leap of faith, choose a new option, and bring this partnership back together. All right. That was air signs. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining me. So now, again, if you've written a question already, I'm not going to go back through the comments. So please just type me a yes or no question. We're going to do this till 8 o'clock, so only a few minutes. Air signs off the table. I'm working on the financial readings right now. As you can tell, my table's set up for that. So they should be coming out in the next few days. 33 people in the room. Thank you very much. If you could please leave me a like, I'd really appreciate it. Sorry, I need to shuffle a little more. That's a lot, Heather, but I'm going to go with yes. All right, Heather, yes. He's going to... He's got to pull it together, though. He might need some help. He might need, I don't know if maybe he needs financial help to pull it together, but the answer is going to be yes. Probably, I would maybe by the time of the equinox, the 20th, September 20th, I think it is. What was Heather? Let's see. Katrina, only when you decide to let it in. Okay? So it's out there. It's just a matter of you letting it in. There may have been some things that have been very painful in your past or in your situation currently. You've got to decide to let those go. All right? You're protecting your heart too much. You're not letting anybody in. Where was I? Tamika, I think that's what you're focused on, but I don't know that they are. That's what you're focused on. What's happening for Tamika? Well, you guys saw me shuffle. That's the Two of Swords again. So, I would say if you decide that you want to follow through with it, then yes, Tamika. Where am I here? I think the opportunity is going to come to you, Tamika, but then it's going to be your decision whether or not you do it or not. So you're going to have the opportunity, but I don't know that it's going to be the right situation for you. I think so. Yes, Coco Green. The Tower. What number is this? This is 15, 16. This is 16 in this deck, huh? 16, that's 7. So, we've passed July, so 7 weeks, 7 months. You said this year, so 7 weeks maybe. Something totally unexpected, though. It's going to catch you off guard. You're not going to recognize it, Coco. Seven of Wands. Don't fight it off when you see it either, all right? It's going to come in unexpectedly, and you're going to be like, yeah, right. All right? That's it. 7. Coco, 2 7s. Just 1 or 2 cards, please. Melina, yes, I think there will be a reconciliation. All right, there's a real connection here, but somebody's going to start. Somebody's going to make an important offer. Somebody's going to have an important, someone has something valuable to say, but it needs to be heard. It needs to be give and take. There needs to be a reciprocity. All right, that was, who did I talk to? Somebody help me out. Melina, that was Melina. I'm sorry. Okay, there you are. You're welcome. All right, who do we have next? Planetary magic. I think so. I think you're going to get some messages soon. Okay, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio right here on the table here. Let's see. I'm going to say yes. You're going to hear from them, planetary magic. So where are we here? Let's see. Blue Nile. I've got the 2 of Cups. What do you think that means? Ooh, soulmate situation. All right, Blue Nile. So I'm going to go with yes, Blue Nile. Thank you. You're a genius. Thank you, Katrina. I love it. Who's doing the EFT? Where am I here? Wait, I got to get my my mouse together here. Sorry, give me a second here, guys. Tracy O. It's going to bring in total transformation, Tracy. So you have to decide if that's abundance coming to you or not. It's going to be total transformation. I'm actually, you don't have to decide. It just told me. King of Pentacles. So yes, it is going to be the most abundant path for you. It's going to be a financial abundant path. King of Pentacles. It's going to totally transform you, Tracy O. All right. So what time is it? 8 o'clock. All right. Thank you, Coco Green. Yes, please do like it. I do appreciate it. We're going to be live on Saturday this week too, 10 a.m. That's going to be the Road Ahead live. Same kind of a situation. Elemental readings and question and answer after. Thank you very much, Cindy, Planetary Magic, Adriana, Tracy. Oh, we already, let's see, who else? I got one more question here. Releaser, it's going to be whatever you wish for. I put the wish card out. So if that's what you want, then yes. All right. The Magician, you can manifest it if it's what you want. All right. You've got all the tools you want to help it. Releaser, that's you. All right, guys, that's it. Cappy and Happy, I'll be happy to answer one question for you. I know you've done several private readings with me. I do appreciate it. So if you have a quick question, I'd be happy to do that. Otherwise, I'm out of here. Hello, Emma. Thanks so much for joining us from Sydney. Last call, Cappy and Happy. You were my last. All right, perfect. So let me see who else. Who was I just looking at? Artsy Girl, you know, I know that it's a true disease, and I'm not saying that, but a lot of it is the way you think about it too, all right? So please don't take this the wrong way, but, you know, every ailment that's in our body is a result of a thought that we have. That's at least what I believe. Look at Louise Hay. Google what Louise Hay has to say about that, Artsy Girl. And see if it has any correlation in your life. I think if you have faith that things are going to change, then it will. You know, I don't know that that's a disease that can actually be healed, but it is restricting you, absolutely. But you have to have faith that you can still move on. You're going to get some positive feedback, positive news. You're going to find the key to you're going to find the key that helps you heal this. Now, you know, again, I don't know if it's going to be full healing, Artsy Girl, but it's going to be better. All right. Just try not to focus on what you love. Focus on what you want in this life rather than what you don't want. Okay. And I wish you all the best as far as your ailment is concerned. All right. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it. Louise Hay. Yeah, me too. I love her. I've got a little bit of frozen shoulder going on now, guys. And from what I understand, that is, oh God, I just looked it up too the other day. Resentment, I think it is. So I have to figure that out myself. So perhaps we'll see you on Saturday, 10 a.m. for the Road Ahead. And again, I've got the financial readings coming out soon. They should be done hopefully over the weekend. All right. Thanks so much, guys. Appreciate you joining me. 37 people. We've got, 37 likes. Thanks so much. And we'll see you again soon.